Good is get you a boy Tom back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the 5 free Majestic cards today that are coming to the agendas in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Now, if you want a video on me talking about this LeBron James, that is going to be a separate video talking about if LeBron James is good, if he is worth you guys locking in for. That again will be a second video on the channel, so make sure to go check that one out as well. We're gonna start off here with Emerald Tristan Thompson, and as we do, guys, I really do appreciate y'all's recent support, especially with my team being the way it is. You guys have been going insane. So Tristan Thompson, can't expect him to shoot the ball. 25 3-ball, obviously not great. Defensively though, I mean, is he great? No, but he's fine. He's got decent defensive stats, and his defensive badges are great. Now, what do I love most about Tristan Thompson? It's his rebounding. 97 offensive rebound, 87 defensive rebound. And I mean, honestly, guys, rebounding is pretty important this year. Do wish he became with rebound chaser on gold base, but I mean, silver is still okay. Is this card ever a card I'm probably going to use? Probably not. He's 6'9", he's undersized. Like, yes, he can do some things on the court for you, but is he one of the best, like, budget bigs in the entire game? I don't think so. And again, a lot of it goes back to the fact that you are only 6'9". If you're only 6'9", you're already low-key at a disadvantage because you can only be so good, especially when trying to compete against the Shaqs, against the Wilts, even against, let's say, a Dwight Howard in today's game, today's era. It is not going to be easy to do that with a Tristan Thompson level of card. Next up, guys, Daryl Armstrong, 6'1", 6'3" wingspan. I don't have high hopes for this card. D-book base, though, on normal timing should be solid. Basic dribble style is troll, and he does have the normal leaner. So, I mean, look, the D-book base is good, but just know he's not going to have the Devin Booker release, because the Devin Booker release is on quick. That's what the Devin Booker has. Darrell Armstrong's release is going to feel probably like George Mikan's, which is still good. The problem with this Darrell Armstrong card is he plays absolutely no defense, no defensive badges. Defensive stats leave so much to be desired. So even though he has good speed, even though his playmaking is good, even though he has a decent enough 3-ball, I can't make the case that this card is even worth you guys looking at. I mean, I just can't, because when it comes down to it, he plays absolutely no defense for you guys. And at only 6'1", I don't think his offense is good enough for me to just hype him up any more than I am. So, is Darrell Armstrong good? No. Is Tristan Thompson good? No. So far, we are 0 for 2. Then we see Vin Baker, power forward, 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. Now, the initial thing I see about Vin Baker is that 73 ball. Now, you guys might not think that's that big of a deal, but if he has the ability to shoot the ball at 6'11" at the 4, that is huge. No hot spots from 3. Inside scoring, whatever. Defense, 76 speed, 80 interior, decent perimeter, decent lateral quickness, decent rebounder. He is a fine card to play at the power forward position. I mean, I don't know what his release is like. We'll talk about it. But Vin Baker can do a little bit of everything. The problem with the card is he's not elite at anything, right? He's not elite defensively. He's not an elite shooter. To me, he's just a worse version of a guy, let's say, like Jarred Vanderbilt. Like, Vando does so much more defensively and can still knock down shots. It's the problem I have with Vin Baker. Paul Millsap, based on normal timing, is a decent release with the normal leaner, but I don't think he is going to do enough on the court for me or you guys to play. I just don't. I don't see his stats, badges, or animations being enough to play. Now, if you have to play him for like specific challenges, stuff like that, he can play because he can knock down shots, and honestly, even in salary cap, if he's super cheap, he's not the worst option. I'm just saying, with what I see, he's not elite at anything. He's fine all the way around, but nothing is really eye-opening for me with this Vin Baker card. So far, I would say we're 0 for 3. None of these cards are as good as they should be for their respective tier. Then we see TJ Warren, 81 3-ball, 84 speed, decent driving dunk, decent speed ball bueno. Problem with TJ Warren is his defense, man. Is TJ Warren even in the league anymore? Like, I don't even think he is. That's crazy, man. We went from bubble TJ Warren to him not even being in the league. That is absolutely nuts. Here's my whole thing with TJ Warren is this, right? If you're not going to play any defense, you have to be something special offensively. And TJ Warren's not, I don't want to say any defense because it's not that bad, especially 6'8" at the 3, but it's not great. And even offensively, sure, his playmaking badges are fine, but it's not great. Let's look at his animations. TJ Warren base. I can't say I know what it's like this year. I will say in the past, it's been just very mid. It's been kind of, I want to say a little slow for my liking. And with that being said, I mean, it's not like his dribble sigs are good either. TJ Warren at the small forward position is not going to be very good. Give me Robert Covington over this card. And that's crazy considering Robert Covington came out, what, a month ago as an Emerald, October 6th. That's a month and a half ago as an Emerald, and he's better than this TJ Warren card. 2K, if you're going to give us a free set, they've got to be better than these cards. These cards are bona fide scrubs. So far, we're 0 for 4. None of these cards are even decent for their respective tier. And 2K wants us to be like, oh, thank you for giving us 10 free cards. No, these cards stink. TJ Warren is a bona fide scrub. And then we get to John Havlicek. And I'm just going to start it off with the basic dribble style. I went into shoot around yesterday with John Havlicek. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to move a little bit with this card. Maybe make him work. And trust me when I tell you guys, he moves like a literal snail. You cannot move with John Havlicek. Now, release-wise, is it good? Yes. He's got a good release. He's got the normal leaner. And so, I mean, at least with that, with John Havlicek, he is going to be able to shoot the ball at a high level. The only thing about it is you cannot dribble with this card. If you try dribbling with this card, you are going to be so disappointed. I'm telling you guys that right now in hopes that, it prepares you guys for what's to come. Now for Hondo, 87 speed, doesn't dunk the ball. Well, playmaking's fine, 81 speed, really solid defensively. And so I'll say it like this. Is this card good for an AMI? No. Is he good for the free card as an AMI? No. I mean, I would expect better. Especially, considering all the other 5 cards are horrible. But can he play for you guys? I guess. I mean, let's say you're just starting the game. He can somewhat play. Is he going to be better than a guy like Vince Carter, Dr. J? No. Is he going to be better than Joe Johnson? Absolutely not. Not even comparable. But he can at least somewhat hold it down. Problem is, no limitless. Defensively, I mean, the one thing I will say is defensively for Hondo, I can't ask for too much more. He is really solid on the defensive end of the court. You got to look at him as a 3-and-D type of card. Like basically a Kyle Korver with defense. I mean, that's kind of the way you got to think about John Havlicek. Because if you think about this card in anything other than that, if you think he's going to be able to make any plays for you, you will be disappointed. The only problem with comparing him to a guy like Kyle Korver is Hondo is only 6'5". Guys like Kyle Korver, even Covington, if you want to play Hondo at the 3, those guys are taller than Hondo. And I think that's the thing I'm struggling the most with John Havlicek is I want to like the card. I do. I don't even hate this card. I think this card is fine because he's going to be able to shoot the ball at a pretty high level and play decent defense. So I can't hate on the card. But it comes down to this. He's not going to be able to move. His defense is good, but it's going to be mid because he's only 6'5". I just think there's a ceiling to how good John Havlicek can be. So honestly, guys, how do I feel about this set, this Majestic set? I don't know what to feel about it. I don't love it. I don't. I think out of the 5 cards, every single one is a disappointment. Every single one of these cards is a disappointment in my opinion. Now, is that me saying you can't run them or you can't have success with them? No, because do what you guys got to do. I'm just saying from my side of things, every single one of these cards that I'm looking at is a disappointment. Even Hondo, who I think is okay. I don't even think Hondo is horrible. But you guys got to realize, for what he is, he's a 90 overall amethyst. He should be good. Compare him to some of the Amis we've seen in packs recently. Let's do it. Let's compare him. I guess Hedo and Rashard Lewis weren't good. But even a guy like Corey Maggette is so much better than John Havlicek. It's not even close, not even comparable. And so I guess that's the problem I have with Hondo is his dribble style is horrible. I mean, I guess. It is what it is. I'm not gonna just talk y'all's ear off. This Majestic drop is not good. Hondo is easy to get, might be worth it for you guys. All the other cards are bona fide scrubs. That's gonna wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the Majestic set down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.